Good Morning Britain presenter Susanna Reid has taken to Twitter to unleash her fury at the Minister of State, Jacob Rees-Mogg, following his comments about Downing Street's Partygate earlier today. Speaking at a fringe meeting at the Tory Spring Conference earlier, the Conservative MP for North East Somerset, 52, dismissed the Partygate scandalous disproportionate fluff, sparking outrage on social media. In view of her 860,100 followers, the GMB host didn't attempt to mask her outrage over the MP's comments. Susanna wrote, "No, JRM. Being furious the Prime Minister may have broken the law by holding gatherings when people couldn't visit loved ones, even when they were dying, is not fluff, trivial and nonsense, and saying this is a total outrage," she ended her post. The Star was responding to comments the Conservative MP had made at a Tory Spring Conference earlier today, while discussing the war in Ukraine. In the clip that Susanna reposted, Mr. Rees-Mogg said, "But it's also a reminder that the world is serious and that there are serious things to be discussed and serious and difficult decisions for politicians to take. Whether this is about reopening and having licenses for oil wells in the North Sea, or whether it is about getting away from the wockery that has beset huge sections of society," he said, before going off on a tangent. "Nobody I know cares whether using the word, whatever it was, grip, is going to offend people, do they? I don't suppose any of you do? I certainly don't," he added. The politician went on, "Because all that nonsense is shown for the trivial nature of it, and that we are now looking at serious, difficult decisions having been," before cutting himself off. He continued, "I'd say the same with Partygate, that all of that is shown up for the disproportionate fluff of politics that it was, rather than something of fundamental seriousness about the safety of the world and about the established global order." Boris Johnson came under mounting pressure to resign in January this year after it was claimed that a garden party was thrown at the Prime Minister's office in 2020. According to a leaked email, Downing Street staff were invited to a garden party at No. 10 during the first lockdown. In an email invite from the Prime Minister's private secretary Martin Reynolds, staff were urged to bring their own drinks. The reported email, which was allegedly sent to over 100 members of staff, urged them to make the most of the lovely weather. At the time, coronavirus rules meant that only 2 people were permitted to socialize outside while remaining 2 meters apart. Following Susanna's post, her followers were quick to comment and weigh in on the issue. Disagreeing with the newsreader, Twitter user @StreakyBlue1951 responded, "We are all bored stiff with this trivial rubbish. There are far more serious things happening in the world." Jackie Mays 5 told the ITV Star, "And once again you missed the point. These people who were working to keep the country going also could not visit family in hospitals and care homes, nor could they attend funerals. They were subjected to the same rules. A drink break in an 18-hour day is understandable," they ended their post. However, social media user @Tired- wrote, "Thank you for being one of the only journalists still challenging Partygate. It seems to be brushed under the carpet now with other news. Sick."